about everything. I just finally was able to sleep in. I have been getting up super early and I've been getting back late and sleeping extremely late, so it's been a really busy week, but I was able to spend time with my cousin from my mom's side. He's the greatest person. I loved getting to know him. We bonded over these 5 days. He went to a different state now. He's doing his own thing. I can't wait to see him again. I was just journaling about it actually because I haven't been updating my journal for an entire week, which is so unlike me, but I've just haven't really had time to settle and relax. So I was able to kind of just reflect on that, and I think that's really what I wanted to write about more than anything else, is that I had a great week and I was just really grateful to know another cousin. I just love the way he sees the world and how he captures the world as well. He's so great at filming and editing. It feels so great to also capture someone the way you see them. We did a lot in 5 days. We went to the Cambodian temple in Minnesota. We went to Barnes & Noble, we went to Target, we kind of just showed him those places. We went to eat at our favorite pho restaurant. We went to eat sushi at Kyoto Sushi. We went to the Mall of America. It was his first time going, and we went to the Hmong village. But I was just grateful that we had 5 days together, and it felt like a vacation even though I was still home and I was coming home and getting ready at home. Honestly, the 5 days went by so fast, and I'm just kind of sad because it finally felt like I had a brother. We had so many great laughs. I just haven't really been as happy like that in a while, so I was just so happy that even though I was kind of falling behind with other things, I was still having a great time. I did want to give you guys some updates about books before I get ready for the day. I finished The Idiot on April 11th at nighttime, and I wanted to sit with my thoughts before I gave a review. I still have to write my review, but I loved The Idiot and it took me 6 months to complete. I will say the middle kind of dragged it on a little bit. It was kind of slow, and I think that may be why I kind of stopped reading for a while and picked it up again. I actually feel empty, and I didn't know how I was gonna rate this book or if it was really gonna leave an impression on me, but it did. And I'm still thinking about it, still missing the world, that it's kind of hard to really get into another story when I haven't really left this one. I was spoiled with the ending, by the way, so I was afraid the ending wouldn't hit me as hard, but honestly it still affected me because it's what I've been thinking about. So the ending showed how sometimes goodness doesn't always prevail, but love can still remain. Even though this book came out so many years ago, it honestly still reflects how the world is now. The way it ended matched exactly the point of the story. I started off this book annotating so much, so there's a whole lot of it. And I even have this little post-it note that I forgot, but I wrote down the characters and all the names because they have multiple names. And then I started Crime and Punishment because I heard it was pretty similar in the sense where it talked about morality as well. There are some certain details that are similar to The Idiot, and I think The Idiot actually refers to this, if I remember correctly. I'm not far in enough to give you guys updates about how I feel, but I will say that I do like the writing. It feels less classic than The Idiot's writing. I don't know if that's intentional or not, maybe because it came out a bit later, but I am on page 36. I'm excited for how the story will play out. I know with classics, they're not always going to be the most fast-paced stories, and they explore characters deeper than modern books now. And now I'm going to get ready for the day because I need to really lock in on school. I know, I was looking at it. Look at this. It says vintage book. It's like the horror movie we watched. I love it. Our old house used to have something like that. Who use it? just got done journaling for a little bit. Honestly, not too much to say this morning. I'm still kind of waking up from last night. I'm still kind of waking up, so I don't really have too much that I really want to talk about. I kind of just wanted to just jot down how I feel a little bit and drink a cup of coffee. Sometimes there's just nothing better than a cup of coffee, a morning page, and reading. I'm coming on to kind of give you guys updates before I end the video off. I live a mundane life, so I do the same things, I go to the same places. I really just thrive off of a routine, and so I actually love when I watch people do the same things. Last night I wrote an entry as well, and it was really great. I felt like I got a lot off my plate. I felt so much more relieved writing last night. I read something on Substack, and I don't remember exactly what it was. Like, sometimes in order to feel fulfilled and happy after a really long and overwhelming day, sometimes you're gonna have to do certain things, like stay past your bedtime, to read, to write, whatever it is, just to enjoy that bit of peace and comfort. I wanted to journal because I felt like there was so much for me to say, and I haven't updated my journal in a while, and I've just kept a lot of feelings to myself, which is not good in the long run because it's just gonna build up and up, and I know like eventually I'm gonna break down from it, and I already have. We as humans, we have so many things to do, so many places to go. It's so hard to fit everything in, but it's kind of about balance. So with that being said, I'm just grateful that right now my schedule is different from last summer and the summer before that, so I can just kind of ease into things a bit more. I'm just trying to enjoy life as much as I can. I am gonna end the video here. Thank you guys for watching. I hope you were able to wind down or just kind of have a calm moment. I hope you guys are all having a great day or a great night, and hopefully I'll see you in the next one. Bye guys.